we live in a society that is overburdened, I would say overwhelmed by chemicals, by toxins, by a variety of man-made substances that were not around 100 years ago, and for which we do not have specific selective mechanisms. In other words, the body doesn't have the capacity to eliminate them effectively. It doesn't have the specific pathways to do that. And that's why detoxification is so important today, much more important than it was 60 or 100 years ago. There's over 100,000 man-made chemicals that were introduced into our environment. And the role of Liv-tox by RxBalance is to help the body eliminate those toxins, and to do it in a variety of ways. The formula has several advantages. The first is that a lot of the herbs in the formula and a lot of the active ingredients in the formula help to support liver function. If you're going to ask an organ to work more, if you want the liver to detoxify more effectively, you have to give it the strength to be able to do that. You have to empower it, so to speak, to be able to do its job. And the formula in RxBalance does that. The other thing is, if you're going to detoxify, you have to make sure that as these toxins or these foreign chemicals are eliminated from the body, they do not cause damage. So you have to support the immune system's capacity. You have to support the antioxidant capacity of the body. You have to support the liver's capacity to neutralize these chemicals effectively. RxBalance formula helps to do that in a variety of ways, and it works on both phases of detoxification. There are at least two phases of detoxification, and Liv-tox works on both of those, supporting, again, detoxification, neutralizing a host of chemicals we're in contact with, and helping to strengthen the liver and its competence to do what it should be doing. It's a formula that can be used, and I think should be used on a regular basis by almost anyone who lives in our modern industrialized society. We are overburdened by PCBs, or BPCs in English. We're overburdened by lead, mercury, cadmium. We're overburdened by, well, recently studies showing women who were pregnant had a byproduct of jet fuel in their blood and in the amniotic fluid. So Liv-tox can be used to detoxify these chemicals effectively as a preventative, or if there are health problems that are present. I would suggest most women who want to get pregnant to detoxify use a formula like Liv-tox to do that very, very effectively. It is important for most of us who work in large cities. Most of us are in contact with a lot of pollutants. And I would add, having spoken to some people a few days ago about this, if you are exercising or doing a lot of sports activities in large cities outside, you should be detoxifying as well. You're breathing in a variety of chemicals, whether it's pollutants from the cars, the buses, the trains, etc., etc., etc. So detoxification is important. It's important to do it more than once or twice a year as we used to do it, because we are significantly more overburdened than we were in the past. And it's important to do it intelligently, again, to support the liver's capacity, not just to force it to detoxify, but to help it do that, and that's what Liv-tox does.